In Am I the Asshole News? Submitted by Come Back to Europe, Joe.
Ooh.
An Airbnb guest claims his host threatened to report him for not showering before going to bed.
How would they know?
Maybe they stank.
Wait, the host complained about the guest, or the guest complained about the host?
The host
The
complained
host.
about the guest.
Damn, that's how bad they smell.
They stained the bed.
Holy shit.
They stained the
There are
house.
people like that.
There are people like that.
Yeah.
They can do some
are
damage.
Oh, that's so.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Serious damage.
What's the story, Tiff?
All right, so
Big stinky damage.
Oh yeah, real stink bombs.
all right, so this was posted on Reddit's subreddit, Am I the Asshole? And the title is, Am I the Asshole for sleeping after a long plane journey instead of showering? And this is what they wrote. I, a 26-year-old male, tried out Airbnb for the first time on a recent trip to New York. I was staying in my host, a 24-year-old female's bedroom while she bunked with her roommate.
Oh, they have higher standards.
Why?
Females?
Oh,
Yeah.
They're nitpicky.
If you're staying with females, you better
I
take
like
a shower.
higher standards.
You better take a shower.
He said that first.
Oh, I was trying to clarify.
Well, yeah, like there's boys when they go to a boys' room and it smells like feet. Like it always smells like feet. Like
does.
why? What are you guys doing there? Like
Smells like ass, I know.
yeah, you, like once you live with a woman, it all of a sudden your room smells like flowers and wonderfulness.
Except for my side. Still smells like
Yeah,
ass.
his side smells like shit.
You guys smell amazing. I don't know how y'all ain't lesbians, dude.
well, there are some of us who are.
Who?
I mean, like, in the world.
In the female gender.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anyway, so he continues. I arrived after an 8-hour flight at what would be around 3 a.m. my time, but 10 p.m. in New York. I met my host who showed me around quickly, pointing out the bathroom.
Quickly because you stank.
Yeah, pointing out the bathroom and the bedroom. I told her I was exhausted.
Specifically the shower. This is how the shower works. You wanna try it?
She's like, oh, sorry, I smell this baby powder. Let's, yeah. Sorry.
I told her I was exhausted, so I just wanted to go to bed. I fell asleep almost immediately and then awoke about 4 a.m. New York time. I discovered a handwritten note had been slid under my door.
Stink too bad.
The note read as follows. Hi, this might be your first time doing Airbnb, so you should understand a few standard etiquettes. Airbnb is hosting, so it is very different from a hotel or motel. You need to keep the room clean and free of odor because you are staying in someone else's room. After your flight, you had a strong odor, yet you didn't take a shower before going to bed. As the owner of the room, the bed, and the sheets, I am extremely displeased with this fact.
Whoa!
You didn't respect the cleanliness of my room. Please keep this in mind during your stay. I might have to report to Airbnb if you fail to keep up with the personal hygiene and lower the quality of my room.
Yikes.
So then he finishes up with, I'm a shower in the morning person. I never really shower before bed. I also think that if you're worried about people's funk, don't rent your room out to others.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, he's right about that. He's still nasty, though.
He's nasty.
Also, give benefit of the doubt that they can fix the situation, like before writing a note, like the next morning.
Yeah, or in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
Or maybe he took a shower.
Or maybe he stunk that bad.
Or maybe this chick is so obsessed she got a glass up against the wall. She's like, oh, this motherfucker's not showering.
I mean, dude, my brother had a foot fungus, and when he stayed with us, it was disgusting. It smelled up the whole house.
You could smell it everywhere.
I smelled someone with a foot fungus before.
Oh,
They leave ghost stank on the floor.
Yes.
we had to like deep clean to get it out. Yeah, it was disgusting. I had to have a conversation with him. I was like, you're never gonna get it, because he was like, I don't know why I can't get a girlfriend. I'm like, this is disgusting. This is like the worst I have ever smelled.
It smells like sour asshole.
Yeah, sour asshole. And you can smell it from the...
Seeps into our bedroom. So I get that. However, I would give benefit of the doubt if like that person could clean it up by the morning time. I wouldn't slip it into their room.
Well, how would they even know their smell?
True, if they're used to it.
A lot of people don't
A lot
know
of
their
people
own
get used
smell.
to
That's
it.
true. My brother got used to it.
And then they...
I don't know who to blame in this situation. How stinky was it?
It smells like a pussy Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's nasty for sure, but she's also a bitch, too.
Yeah, this is
I
like
smelled-
two extremes of people.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think this chick's a bitch. Only because I've had to deal with smelly people, and it is, look, it's very selfish to not clean yourself.
But if you're renting your thing out to other
It kind of
people,
comes with the territory.
But if you're inconveniencing people that hard, where they can't even be around you, like you isolate yourself.
Don't rent
like
a room.
Right.
Because also if you're that sensitive to people, you shouldn't rent a
Right.
room.
They don't even know they smell probably.
Yeah, they don't.
No, the person renting the Airbnb. is what he
Dude,
said.
there was this guy that sat next to us on a plane. He was like this kid. He was like 18 years old. Last year, coming back from playlist, and he had bad halitosis. And like every time he
What's
breathed out-
halitosis?
Oh, but like extremely bad breath. So every time he
go like
breathed
this?
out, like he would just be breathing normally, like reading a book. The entire row was just smell like diarrhea. It was just.
But you didn't go like this? Every time you went.
I was like this the whole time. I was like
Yeah, like that the whole time. We had to both do it.
5 hours.
Did you have
5 hours?
Yes.
Oh shit.
It was that bad.
the guy behind me flying back from Japan smelled like diarrhea? I think he should have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or we could have had bad breath that smelled like diarrhea.
That's true.
Damn. That sucks. Oh, let me finish.
Bad smells are bad.
Yeah.
Bad smells.
So what happened?
I mean, it's just to end it. So then he says, I also think that if you're worried about people's funk, don't rent out your room to others. I mean, I get it. Nobody wants a smelly room, but I assume she changes the sheets when someone stays. Anyway, I've not been able to stop thinking about the handwritten note since I got it, so I thought I'd share it with the internet. So the subreddit concluded that he is not the asshole. That was
I disagree.
I'd have to smell it first.
I am so predisposed to not liking smelly people.
Me too.
Yeah, I just had a lot of abuse. So I've suffered a lot.
Smelly people are just fucked up.
But what if they don't know they smell?
Well, that's the problem, right? If you tell them that they smell and then they don't fix it because they don't wash their clothes or whatever,
Then they're the asshole.
then they are the asshole.
What if you have a very sensitive nose and you can pick up on everything?
But if other people
Smells
have
it.
confirmed
Yeah.
it, then that
What if-
they're the asshole.
They're just in a room with everybody and they're that smelly.
If you're in a room and you start seeing people go like this,
Yeah.
Yup.
like you're the asshole.
And you're not doing it,
You're the asshole.
you're the asshole every fucking time.
Yeah.
You're
There's
putting
guys
everyone
that'll
out.
take off their shoes in front of you and let their stench fucking
Ooh,
relax.
or in a plane?
At a library.
You ever had to eat?
It's you. I feel like it's you.
You ever had to eat lunch with somebody?
They take your shoes off a lot, but they don't smell.
Dude, your food.
Because I don't have people going,
Your food tastes like whatever they smell like. Oh, if you eat around them.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't want to eat lunch around you.
smelly stuff. I think it's like this. It's like if you're an asshole, right? And people might not tell you you're an asshole, but it's still your fault. Like you should still know that you're being an asshole to the world. Like if your personality is like that, and that's the same with stench. No, it's not other people's job to tell you that you stink. You should know that you stink.
But if they tell you, you should try to fix it.
Obviously.
He said 3 a.m. his time, 10 a.m. New York time. I wonder where he was.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. So I wonder where he was coming from if it was 3 a.m. his time, because culturally, like some places in Europe and India, like different places, like everybody smells a certain way. So like they don't stand out as smelling particularly.
It was like a long ass flight. 8 hour
Yeah.
flight or
So I
something.
wonder
8-hour
like
flight.
where is this person from? Because maybe culturally, like a lot of places in Europe, they don't do deodorant. So
Culturally, my ass.
in France, I heard that they don't use deodorant.
They did stink over there.
They invented perfume.
So maybe this French guy.
They smelled like cigarettes and perfume and human sweat.
We never should have saved him in WW2, man.
WW2.
Never should have saved him.
WW2.
WW2.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was reading this, I was kind of conflicted because, like, I don't know. Like, I get for the guy, it's like, well, shit, you know, I'm tired. I just had a long ass flight. Yeah, maybe I might be a little stinky, but the fuck, you're renting out your room. Deal with it.
I think they're
Right.
both wrong. I think one's
Yeah.
wrong for personal reasons and the other one's wrong for business reasons. If your bed is gonna be a hotel now, you gotta get one of those, like, you know, those spill-proof bed,
plastic
the
fucking
plastic
thing.
one,
Oh, yeah.
and that on the pillowcase, so that even when after you remove your sheets and you go and like freaking.
Doesn't seep into the
Yeah.
mattress.
Or have some Glade plugins or some Febreze or some shit.
I wouldn't even rent out my own room.
Neither. That's like the risk that you take.
Yeah.
And I've been watching these like Airbnb horror stories from like Horror to the Host where they don't leave because like some
Oh, they
like
start squatting?
yeah.
Oh, no.
There's like some laws in some states that like you're not protected in your own home against people fucking squatting in your home where like these people couldn't kick them out.
Damn.
Nightmare. I would never do it.
Sounds like a California thing.
Maybe.
Can you scare them out?
I don't know.
With an elaborate, perhaps, ghost haunting?
You see Steve in a bed
I
sheet
would
like,
try.
You hire a burglar, like someone that has guns and knives.
Good.
right. And then
Or
they run out.
I hire like a local, I don't know, football team or some shit, like the high school football team. I dress them up like mutant motorcyclists, and I have them invade my home.
Like a Zambi takeover.
Yeah, like a Zambies. But mutant bikers is a very scary thing.
I never thought of that.
You're gonna spend a lot of money renting these motorcycles.
Oh, true.
You're
That's
spending a lot of money because they're eating all your food and stuff being at your house and your Airbnb. Because like these people, these videos I was watching, they were just making themselves at home, eating all the food in the cabinet.
Oh, fuck
just
them.
fucking lounging in the living room, kicking up their feet on the sofa.
yeah, but what happens when they leave for Christmas? You can probably change the locks.
I don't think they leave fun.
They don't leave for Christmas?
They just sit there?
Yeah, they don't leave at all, period.
No, like they're like these. Go Google it. These
How long
horror
are they there for?
like months.
Oh my god!
And they're like
Those
the
are some
people that
homebodies.
own the place can't do anything.
They can't call the
about
cops
it.
or anything?
Like,
What if they go to the grocery store or some shit?
because I guess if you stay there
Now
a
they
certain
have
amount of time,
Amazon
you're
Prime.
legally a tenant, and so
Wow.
like after being a tenant, you can't get kicked out because like they protect like.
So they know these loopholes and they're just like, fuck it.
So if you stay a certain amount of time,
Nightmare.
I'm so petty though.
And Airbnb just charge them for all that time?
no, there's like a loophole, and they probably fixed the rules since these videos came out, but they're pretty
I'm
nice.
so fucking petty though. I'd get a hose and fill my house up with water.
You destroy your own home.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you could hire a band to play at 2 a.m.
Oh,
That's noise pollution. They could call the cops on you.
You could invite your stinky friend over.
Oh, yeah. Stinky friend.
Have him walk around the whole house with a ghost scent.
I'm out of here, man.
Have
Can't
Bart
handle
fart
this.
in their room.
Oh,
That's true.
That's pretty strong.
Stick a hose in his butt.
I
We
would
have options. We have options.
at least if I filled my house with water, I could do what I always dreamed of doing for a little while before.
Have a pool
reality
in
sets
your living room. We have a sunken living room too, so it would be like a little bit of a pool.
It'd be sick, right? And then harsh reality.
Yeah.
Why did I fill my house with water?